it's Karen Debs with FlexibleWarrior.com. And in the spring and the summer, one of my favorite places to be is, of course, outside. So you don't necessarily need to go to a yoga studio to get your yoga practice. And it doesn't have to be an hour. It can be 10, 15 minutes, whatever you can give. You know, the more you do it, the better. So I like to say the best studio is no studio at all. It's the trail that you're running on. It's your back porch some days, like today for me. So you don't even need a yoga mat. This is typically what I do after my run. So if I run first thing in the morning, do a range of motion warm-up beforehand, like a sun salutation, which I'll film separately. But afterwards, you want to stretch. Okay, so especially if you're a marathon runner, an Ironman distance triathlete, hips, hamstrings, calves are kind of what we're going to hit today. Okay, so hips are really a tight one for a lot of people. So a good thing to do is just easy hip stretch in a seated position. So this is a seated pigeon, and if you're really tight, you can, I'll just turn to the side, you can support with your hands behind you like this. If you're really rounding your spine a lot, push through your hands and try to lift your chest up. So you're getting a stretch through that hip of the leg that's folded over. Okay, there's another version to do, so there's different variations and versions for every pose. So you might want to try it down on your back, especially if you're really tight. So if you're rolling onto your back and support with your hands underneath your thigh, that will give you a different variation. So what you want to do is take this thigh, kind of press it into your ankle a little bit, and then you'll feel a nice stretch in your hip. Okay, come up from there. And then from there, we're just going to hit one of my favorite hamstring stretches, which is just figure 4 stretch. So you take that ankle that was folded over, bring the bottom of the foot to the inner thigh. Try to keep your spine pretty long, so rather than rounding. So when you come forward, you might not get very far, okay, because you're keeping your spine extended and not rounding. And then as you breathe and hold for a few breaths, you can maybe walk a little bit more deeply into it and go ahead and round your spine a little. Okay, so ideally, you hear me say this all the time, at least 5 breath cycles in every stretch. And it's really good if you can repeat the sequences like 3 times. So if you do a hip stretch, hamstring stretch, quad and calf stretch, and then repeat the sequence 2 to 3 times. Okay, let's get the other hip. So other foot comes out, folding your ankle over. Again, you might notice that this hip is a little tighter. For me it is. A little looser, maybe, possibly. Again, turning to the side, you can roll down onto your back, see how this feels. Another variation that's really kind of nice to try is if you have a wall, like my dog here. Your dogs will love your yoga mat as well, so they might join with you. If you have a wall, you can take your foot and put it up on the wall and then cross your ankle over. And this is a really nice way to do a reclined version of pigeon, so you don't have to use the strength of this leg so much. Okay, so again, all those different variations. From there, we're going to hit a variation of downward dog, which of course, you've got to do a downward dog. So a nice variation to try is with the calf stretch. So what you're going to do is, let's try bending your right knee, take your right foot and cross it behind your left ankle. So you really slide that left ankle down towards the mat and get a good calf stretch. Press through your palms. Again, like 5 breaths. Let's go ahead and switch sides, because you're going to repeat this 2 to 3 times, right? Okay. And then go ahead and release from that. And then real quick from here, you can step forward. I love runner stretch, of course, and a quad stretch from here. So if your knees are sensitive, you can take a towel or your mat and just fold it under like this and get a little extra padding underneath your back knee. Hinge and let that hip flexor and quad stretch. If you feel like you can do more, and you might not, but if you feel like you could do more, you can try picking up this back knee and reaching around, which of course intensifies the stretch a good bit. Okay? Sometimes less is more, so remember, if it's feeling like it's too much for you, back out of it and just stick with this variation. Okay? From here, runner stretch, again, a favorite of mine. You're going to pull back. This is a nice stretch for this hamstring on the front leg. So you pull back, pull your chest forward. So again, you're trying to extend your spine rather than rounding it a lot. So the spine might be a little bit rounded, and that's okay, but you're working at trying to extend it and keep the heart open, as I like to say. Let's let's switch sides. So stepping back to a downward dog. Again, you can get those calf stretches again here. Nice thing. And then step forward with the opposite foot. The dog's splitting now because she hears the neighbor. The neighbor dog is up for her to play with. Okay, so this is your crescent lunge. Again, taking this variation. Taking the back foot up, if you can. Again, sliding some padding underneath the back knee if it feels sensitive in any way. And then you got to get your runner stretch, so you pull your hips back, pull your chest forward, and then soften your elbows and fold. All right, so those are a few stretches that you can do to hit hips, hamstrings, quad, and calves. Again, if you can do it 2 to 3 times, that would be ideal. It's just like strength training. You know, once you repeat it a second and a third time, you'll probably get a little bit more out of it. Okay? In addition to that, Shavasana, lie flat on your mat, and rest. Okay? Even if it's just 30 seconds. If you could just take 30 seconds to lie flat and do nothing, how awesome is that? How often do you do that? So after your run, after your stretches, see if you can just lie down. And you can take a reclined butterfly, which is a nice variation. So you just bring the bottoms of the feet together to touch. Lie down. And just turn your palms up and close your eyes for a few breath cycles. So I'm going to encourage you to stay there for a few more seconds if you can. And I appreciate your energy. Keep stretching, and you'll probably have your best race season ever. All right? Stay injury-free. Thank you. Namaste.